What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Really exciting debut match for you today. Two not really rookies. They both debuted last season, but they're more known for their team's prowess. We got Melissa Woody going up against Carrie McGough. Melissa, formerly part of the Whomping Willows, now part of Why So Serious. Just stellar Harry Potter themed team names. Carrie McGough here, obviously one half of Quest Masters with Kane McMillan. Should be really exciting. I'm excited to see how this match goes. You don't want to hear me talk all day. You're going to have to later because they're going to be answering questions and I'm going to have to talk. So for right now, let's give that a break and they can talk to you. Promo time.
I'm Carrie. I'm happy to be back. I'm excited to be playing again. And this should be a lot of fun. I'm not great at answering questions, so we'll see how this goes.
God, Mouse is so good, isn't it? I love this book. I forgot how good it was. How's it going, Melissa?
It's going. How are you?
I'm splendid. Yes. So here we are. Your singles debut, right?
Yes.
How you feeling, Killer?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready to have some fun and answer some questions, hopefully correctly.
I mean, that tends to usually benefit in a match win. So yeah, I mean, you've been hitting the books like crazy. I mean, we all love you. I'm sure you're gonna do smashing. This is gonna be a fun time. I think you and Carrie are pretty good matched opponents. So I think this is gonna be just an absolute delight. I'll tone it down a little bit for today. We're gonna get a nice chill vibe going. How's that?
That sounds great.
It's gonna be a good time. All right, let's do this.
Those promos were, if I may say so, lovely. Just one word of advice. This is movie trivia, so Melissa, if you have been hitting the books, I'm sorry, this is probably not going to help you today, but you watch the movies. But I'm sure you have. I'm sure you both have. Without any further ado, let's get into round number one. Here's how round number one is going to work. You are going to get 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. You'll have 15 seconds to write your answer to each question. At the end of 15 seconds, I'll say pens down, ask you to reveal your answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should either player get all 10 questions correct, you would receive a bonus question. Both players have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Any questions to begin round one? Great. Sounds good. Your first question will come in the category of Middle Earth. And the question is, name one of the 2 characters who live in Bag End in the Middle Earth series. Have a nice Middle Earth themed mug. Shout out to Jacoby. I think that's his name right there. It is. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Melissa.
Keely?
And Carrie.
Bilbo?
Bilbo is correct. The other option was Frodo. The Bagginses. That was my terrible Gollum impression. All right, your next.
Scared. Too obvious.
Your next question will come in the category of Planet of the Apes. How is Caesar related to Blue Eyes in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? For those of you who are aware of my solo hosting career, you know that I use the water like a safety net when I don't know what to say. I take a sip of water. And we're on question 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Carrie.
I said siblings.
And Melissa.
Father?
Father is the correct answer. So we are tied 1 apiece. As we get to your third question, which will come in the category of fandom quotes. And your question is, which Pixar film features the quote, "You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity"? No water this question. I gotta conserve it. Oh, just immediately reached for it. I like this quote, and it doesn't make me think about myself at all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Melissa.
Toy Story?
And Carrie.
Up.
Toy Story is the correct answer for Woody. All right. Your next question will come in the category of YA. And your question is, who plays the lead Thomas in the Maze Runner franchise? These movies may be like, or at least the first one, might be like my worst nightmare. I can't imagine a worse fate. Like, I'm bad at mazes, too. Now the stakes are up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, we'll go to Carrie.
Dylan Thomas.
And so close. Melissa.
Nope.
Fair. The answer is Dylan O'Brien.
Oh my god.
Dylan O'Brien.
All I could think of is Teen Wolf. I'm like, I know.
That's fair. All right. Your next question. Melissa leads 2-1. Your next question will come in the category of Disney animation. And the question is, in Lilo and Stitch, Pleakley believes that Earth is a sanctuary for what kind of creature that he believes to be an endangered species? This was one of my favorites growing up. Saw it many a times. Did I see it in theater? I don't think I would have been old enough to know if I saw it in theaters or not. No, I would have been old enough. I don't think I did, though. Couldn't drive myself there. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Melissa, you look confused. We'll go to you.
I didn't have anything.
Carrie.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes is the correct answer. Fantastic joke in that movie. We are tied 2-2. As we get to your next question, which will come in the category of Disney live action, the other one. Which Disney live action musical features the characters Pip, Nathaniel, Queen Narissa, and Nancy Tremaine? And this is where I bite my tongue and sip out of my mug so I don't sing songs from the musical. I'll sing them next time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Carrie.
Enchanted.
And Melissa.
Enchanted.
Enchanted is correct. Happy working song. All right. Your next question. Come in the category of the Wizarding World. Where does Arthur Weasley work in the Wizarding World? I don't know any Arthurs. Do I? Don't think I do. Don't know any Weasleys either, but like, who does? What's your name's like Harry? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Melissa.
The Ministry of Magic.
And Carrie.
The Ministry of Magic.
The Ministry of Magic is correct. We are still tied 4-4. As we get to your, I'll call it the tri-ultimate question. Third one before the end. Which will come in the category of the MCU. And the question is, in Avengers Age of Ultron, who helps Tony try to lift Thor's hammer? It's really hard to comment on these when you're alone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will go to Carrie.
Brody.
And Melissa.
Captain America.
Rhodey is the correct answer. Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes. So Carrie will take the 1-point lead, 5-4. As we get to the penultimate question, which is in the category of DreamWorks. Who voices Jack Frost in Rise of the Guardians? Not to give away like too much from the movie, but like the Guardians, like when the movie starts, have existed for like quite a long time. So I don't know where they're rising from. They've been there for a while. False title. 5, 4, 3. It's like Rise and Dawn of they're out of order. 1. Pens down. We'll go to Melissa.
I guessed Ian McKellen.
And Carrie.
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine is correct. Carrie getting another point there. It is 6-4. With no perfect rounds, we will move to the final question of round number 1, which will come in the category of horror icons. And the question is, which Nightmare on Elm Street film features Freddy killing the main character's gym teacher? Features Freddy. 5 times fast. Features Freddy 5 times fast. Okay. Bill, say features Freddy 5 times in the background. It's not easy. Like 5 times. No, you don't want to. Okay, that's fine. 5, 4. But it really tripped me up more than I thought it would. 2, 1. Pens down. Oh boy, a snowplow. Carrie, we'll go to you first.
I said the third one.
Fair guess. Melissa.
A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Revenge.
Freddy's Revenge is correct. Melissa cutting into that lead at the end of round 1, but Carrie still has the lead, 6-5. It's quite a close one as we move into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. Once you have your category, you will get 5 questions in said category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you would like to check down to multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1 point. And be ever wary, as your opponent can steal should you get the answer incorrect. Carrie, you are in the lead. I'm going to read you the categories on your wheel, and let me just tell you, the wheel side is getting crazy with all these advertisements. They're just everywhere. Your categories on the wheel today are horror icons, Marvel, Wizarding World, Pixar, MCU, Worlds of DC, Disney Animation, Star Wars, and of course, spinners and opponent's choice. Carrie, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin or defer to Melissa?
I'll spin first.
All right. In that case, this will be your first spin. Barely lands on Worlds of DC. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Spin again.
All right. Spin again. Lands on opponent's choice. So, I'll bring in Bill. Melissa and Bill, you may now choose Carrie's category. Would you like to hear them again?
Yeah, right. That's fine.
Sure.
Great. Horror icons, Marvel, Wizarding World, Pixar, MCU, Worlds of DC, Disney Animation, and Star Wars.
So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking horror icons.
I think that's probably the way to go. All right, let's do it.
Yes. Evil dies tonight.
Evil dies. Evil dies tonight. Not that you're evil, Carrie. This is a quote from a movie that's not.
It's a quote. Yeah. Sorry.
Carrie, are you prepared for your questions in the category of horror icons?
As I'll ever be.
Fantastic. Your first question. What is the subtitle to the 4th Friday the 13th film?
Can I have multiple choice?
You may. Your multiple choice options. Is it A, The New Blood, B, The Final Chapter, C, A New Beginning, or D, Jason Lives?
B, The Final Chapter.
That's correct for 1 point. If you're as confused as to why they called the 4th one The Final Chapter, yeah, I'm right there with you.
I looked into the horror icons a little bit. I was like, oh.
There's several more after. All right. Carrie, your second question. Who plays Ismael Cruz, Michael's longtime prison guard in Rob Zombie's Halloween?
Can I have multiple choice?
You may indeed. Your options are, is it A, Malcolm McDowell, B, Brad Dourif, C, Antonio Banderas, or D, Danny Trejo?
A.
A is incorrect. Melissa, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Malcolm McDowell, B, Brad Dourif, C, Antonio Banderas, or D, Danny Trejo?
I'll take a repeat of the question just so I make sure I heard it correctly.
That's Melissa's first repeat. The question again. Who plays Ismael Cruz, Michael's longtime prison guard in Rob Zombie's Halloween? And the options are A, Malcolm McDowell, B, Brad Dourif, C, Antonio Banderas, or D, Danny Trejo?
D. Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo is correct. Melissa will get the 1 point steal. As we go back to Carrie for the third question. Carrie, your third question. What power does the main character Kristen have in A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors?
Can I have multiple choice?
You may indeed. Your options are, is it A, telekinesis, B, she can bring others into her dream, C, she can see the future, or D, she can control herself while sleepwalking?
B, she can bring others into her dreams.
B is correct for 1 point. All right. Carrie, your penultimate question in Horror Icons. In Friday the 13th, Part 2, a man with what profession wanders into Jason's forest shack and is killed by him?
Can I get a repeat?
Sure. That'll be Carrie's first repeat. The question again. In Friday the 13th, Part 2, a man with what profession wanders into Jason's forest shack and is killed by him?
Can I get multiple choice?
You may. Your multiple choice options are, is it A, cook, B, lifeguard, C, police officer, D, lumberjack?
C, police officer.
That is correct for another point. All right. And Carrie, your final question. What is the last name of Michael's longtime psychiatrist in the Halloween series?
Can I get multiple choice?
Yep. Your multiple choice options are, is it A, Brackett, B, Loomis, C, Davis, D, Lilliman?
C, Davis.
That is incorrect, Melissa. Chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Brackett, B, Loomis, C, Davis, D, Lilliman?
B. Loomis.
Loomis is correct. Melissa will get another 1 point steal, but Carrie, working her way through Horror Icons, still maintains the lead 9 to Melissa's 7 as we bring back in Bill and the wheel.
Hello.
Hello. For Melissa's spin. Melissa, this will be your first spin. Lands on the Wizarding World.
For religious purposes, I have to refrain from making any decisions in this category one way or another.
Yes, but I will take it. Thank you, Bill.
Fuck you, Joanne.
Got it. All right. Melissa, are you prepared for your questions in the category of the Wizarding World?
Sure.
Great. Your first question. Which Wizarding World film features one of the main characters getting splinched? So we're in 5, 4.
I'll do multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options is it A, the Sorcerer's Stone, B, the Goblet of Fire, C, the Deathly Hallows Part 1, or D, the Deathly Hallows Part 2?
I don't know why I'm not remembering this. I will guess B.
B is incorrect. Carrie, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, the Sorcerer's Stone, B, the Goblet of Fire, C, the Deathly Hallows Part 1, or D, the Deathly Hallows Part 2?
C, Deathly Hallows Part 1.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. And we will move back to Melissa for the second question of this category. In The Half-Blood Prince, Harry and Dumbledore learn that Voldemort used Horcruxes by watching whose memory?
Repeat the question.
Sure, that is Melissa's second repeat. The question again. In Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry and Dumbledore learn that Voldemort used Horcruxes by watching whose memory?
Dumbledore?
That is incorrect. Carrie, chance for a 2 point steal.
Slughorn.
Slughorn is correct for a 2 point steal.
God. Okay.
All right. We'll move to the third question of the round. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, what spell does Lupin teach his class as a defense against boggarts?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous is correct. Melissa will gain 2 points. As we move to the next question. In The Crimes of Grindelwald, what does Lita see in the records room that alerts her to Newt and Tina's presence?
Multiple choice.
Okay, is it A, Newt's briefcase, B, Pickett the Bowtruckle, C, the Zawu toy, or D, Tina's hat?
B.
B is correct for 1 point. As we get to your final question in the Wizarding World, how do Harry and Ron get to Hogwarts in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
By the Flu Network, Flu Powder.
That is incorrect. Carrie, chance for a 2-point steal.
They fly the Weasley's enchanted car.
That is correct for a big 2-point steal.
Shit.
And with that, that will bring the end of round 2. Carrie, with those steals in there, still has the lead 14 to Melissa's 10. It is anyone's game. As we get into round number 3, here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. You will get 5 more questions in random fandom categories. Once you hear the category, you may bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question correct, you will gain those points. If you get the question incorrect, you will lose those points. Are there any questions as we get into round number 3? All right. Then the first category for which you can bet points on is the Worlds of DC. All right. And we will get bets starting with Melissa.
0.
And Carrie.
1.
All right. In the World of DC, your question is, what color supersuit does Freddy get when he gets powers along with his siblings in Shazam? I don't have a supersuit, but if I did, I would ask my wife, who I also don't have, where's my supersuit? A lot of things need to happen before that scenario plays out, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll get answers starting with Melissa, who bet 0.
Green.
And Carrie.
Green and gold.
That is incorrect. The correct answer we were looking for was blue. Or blue and gold, we would have expected. But Freddie has a blue suit, so Carrie will lose 1 point. Nothing will happen to Melissa's score as she bet 0. The score is now 13-10. As we get to the second question, which comes in the category of Disney animation. All right, we will get bets starting with Carrie.
1.
And Melissa.
1.
All right, 1 point apiece. Your question in Disney animation. In Meet the Robinsons, Lewis's future wife, Franny, teaches what kind of animals to sing? I just drew on myself. One of those days, man. I almost counted down from 3 on the last question. Like, what's going on? It's okay. We will get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Carrie.
Frogs.
And Melissa.
I had no idea. Birds.
Frogs is the correct answer. Carrie will gain a point. Melissa will lose a point. The score is now Carrie with 14, Melissa with 9. Still got a game here. Anything can happen as we get to the next category, which is Alien versus Predator. All right, we will start with bets from Melissa.
0.
And Carrie.
0.
All right. Your question in Alien versus Predator. What is the name of the android played by Ian Holm in the original Alien? We will get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Carrie.
I said Bruce.
And Melissa.
I'm going to know once you say it. I blanked.
With that, and your winner is Carrie McGough. The correct answer was Ash. Ash was the correct answer. He's very mean. I just watched that movie for the first time. Not a good dude. But Ash was correct, and so caps off a fantastic match between two very good players who definitely have a bright career ahead of them. I think Carrie maneuvered her way through a difficult category. You know what? We'll start with the post-match interviews. We'll start with Melissa and Bill. Melissa, I think you may have fallen for one of the oldest fandom things where like you spin a thing you know really well, but maybe you haven't watched in a while, and so some answers just slip by. Mm-hmm. That being said, you did fantastic in round one. I think you played the betting round as you needed to. And then even with those few misses, you were able to steal all your opponent's questions in horror icons. I think you played great, just didn't go your way today. Melissa, Bill, how we feel?
I mean, just like in my personal life, I've had a lot going on, so it's been difficult to like study or watch movies, and yeah, but it is what it is.
I mean, we know where your strengths are. We know where you need to work. Also, this just goes to prove once again, my crusade to eject Harry Potter from fandom will be my entire year's campaign. Just hear me out. We replace it with Andy Sedaris films. So who doesn't love exploding blow-up dolls and frisbees with razor blades and teeny tiny guns? Like, come on. Like, there's like 12 of them. They come in a box set. It's great.
I mean, Hard Ticket to Hawaii is a fun time.
It's got the best theme song I've ever heard. Don't dispute me.
I heard recently you love that. And I just learned that that's what your team name is in reference to.
That's exactly where that
yes.
comes from. That was the only way I would agree to it. But, no, I mean, like, no one's bats 1,000. So this is also your first match. It's a learning experience. I didn't win my first match. You know,
and look at you now.
I mean, I'm doing okay. Not great, but I'm fine. You know, I'm sure I will not win my first team's match in fandom, but fucking what are you going to do? It's, you know, at the end of the day, it's a fun game on the internet for no money. So it's fine. So,
very true.
You're smashing it.
We will see you back, Melissa, before the tournament, both in singles and in teams. Your new team will debut. Why So Serious? Really looking forward to that. Maybe you'll even play a certain Hawaiian film reference one day.
Oh no!
Oh, not again. Could we go through one multiplex season where me and Melissa's teams don't have to play each other?
We'll do our best, but great job today.
I will Venmo you $20 if we can make that happen. That'd be great. You're beautiful. I love you. All right.
Yeah, you too. All right, we will bring in our winner today, Carrie. Carrie, I'm going to be real honest. I'm going to be real honest with you, Carrie. When in round one for the horror icons question, you wrote the third one, and then I was like, oh no, poor Carrie.
Yeah.
You maneuvered your way very well through a category you clearly didn't want, and then you got some key steals that put you in the lead to where you could play round three pretty safe. Yeah. You played great. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I didn't realize I instinctively knew that much about horror icons. But it was fun. I had a good time. I had COVID at the beginning of the year, so I watched a lot of movies.
Fair. Honestly, that's when I started watching movies.
What else are you going to do?
My thoughts exactly. Carrie, I believe this is your first fandom win. You and Kane as press match is still searching for that first win. So this is the first taste of gold. I'm sure it won't be your last. Is there anyone in the fandom sphere that you are aware of that you would like to play tete-a-tete?
Not really. Anyone seems like they'd be a fun match. Except someone who wants to delete Harry Potter because.
Agreed. I will say that, like me and Tim have talked. It's in like our top 3 categories that we'd never get rid of. So sorry, Bill. Good luck. But Carrie, you did do great. We are excited to see you next time. Fantastic job today, and thank you to all of you for watching this great match. It was fantastic. We will see both these players later. Be sure to check out all the other matches going on the channel, the wirelesses, the logdits, all the fun things. As I stall for time, looking for the Fandom outro video. We'll see you next time on Fandom Fights with another great match.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone?